welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Houston Texans. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Bucky Irving now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. And at the helm, coming off a career-best performance in Year 7 here in the NFL, the #1 overall pick back in 2018 out of Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
I firmly believe the NFL is better with quarterbacks like Baker Mayfield in it. His teams, they just embrace his feisty, chippy attitude he plays with. They also embrace the production he's shown. Massive new career best a season ago with 4,500 yards and 41 touchdowns. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Baker now from the gun. That's caught. It's Cade Otton. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
I'm sure Coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Markers reset. Ball at the 37. Complete, Mike Evans. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
You know what I love to say, you never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. On the give, this is Irving. Jukes one defender, and he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
First down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
First and 10, it's Mayfield. We've got a screen to the running back. Oh, what a stiff arm. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
It's a gain of 25.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
First down throw here, Mayfield. He brings it in. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. Irvin here from the gun. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Texans 6-yard line.
Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal. Mayfield now from the gun. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. Baker Mayfield, the touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Texans nothing.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Damian Pierce now to return it. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading them out, our 2023 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now in his 3rd season out of Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
Now, a lot of quarterbacks, Kate, who are in postseason wins each of their first 2 seasons. And that's exactly what C.J. has done. He has become the face of the franchise down there in Houston. And now a little more help around him, and hopefully a better offensive line to protect him this year. Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Looking for a target. Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Tampa Bay sending its offense out. Their 2nd drive coming up. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Off a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. By turning them against their own team, a little quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you start to murmur, and you might even hear a few bluebirds.
Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Right back to Irving now. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. They motion the slot man right. 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. That one's good to Godwin. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the gun, Mayfield. Puts some air under it, deep down the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, in this league, you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's 3rd down.
Bucs getting set up to punt now on 4th down. On comes Riley Dixon. And we'll see what kind of first impression he makes tonight. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. Now we'll see the Houston offense for their 2nd drive of the contest. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a 2nd time. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Keeping it with Mixon. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Stop that time by Jamel Dean. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
3rd and 4.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They start out with 3rd and 4. Shotgun now for Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
And the Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Off the play action, here's Stroud. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. Then you're going to be just fine.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun, Stroud. That's caught. This is Kirk. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They'll get 18 yards there. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. Escapes the pocket. And he drives this forward to the 6.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Stroud. He slides down inside the 5-yard line. They get 2 on the play, and now they've got 1st and goal.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
Mixon. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And in for the Houston touchdown. The Texans start to fight back with their first points of this game. Tank Dell, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Texans tie this game 7-7. Tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Irving. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here come the Bucs on offense now. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Slot man in motion right. Here's the give to Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
All I could tell him there was good luck. You get a safety all over a run like that, they can just smell it like a shark with blood in the water. And you feel fortunate if you're even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Once again, Irving. Gets up the edge to the 35. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass in that RPO scheme offensively. Feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Man in motion out of the slot. Mayfield now off the play action. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First down, Tampa Bay.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Catch made left side by Ibuka. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Buccaneers could break this tie for a halftime lead. 2nd and 3 now. Tight end in motion right. Baker throwing again. Complete over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Dumped off to his running back. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. A tight end in motion now. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Because it's 3rd down.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
Brings up 4th down.
Chase McLaughlin now to try the Buccaneers field goal. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Pierce now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Texans going on offense now just before halftime. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. Texans to the line, 1st and 10. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound a defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
1st and 10 from the 41. Throwing is Stroud. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
2nd and 6 now. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Final timeout called by the Texans. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Well, they got him down before he could do any more damage in terms of yards. That's no easy job, mind you, tackling a big tight end. But the main damage had already been done. He kept this drive going by getting beyond the line to gain.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First down throw by Stroud. This one's to Kirk out left side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down at the 39-yard line.
Second and 3 now. Stroud off of play action. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
3 yards to go.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
A 56-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And they are unable to tie up this contest. So a field goal game at the half. A good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Set to return, this is Braxton Berrios. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now here's the Houston offense. They've got it first to begin the third. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. Stroud off the play fake. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They gain 14 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Texans, first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Shove here on first down. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. You can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Tackled back at the 35-yard line.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
Offense to the line for second down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. This one quickly to down. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on second down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it third and short.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Stroud on the sneak. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
It's a gain of 2.
That may not look like much, but that is a confidence builder for quarterback and offensive line in particular. When you know you can push the pile on third down on a sneak and get a first down, you may have to come back to that in a bigger moment in this one later.
Here's Chubb up the middle. Open space inside the 40. And he has this all the way down to the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's another Houston Texans.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the second level and beyond.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. They go play action with Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Back to the air they go on second. Stroud. Short pass brought in. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
To number 13, Christian Kirk. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Shotgun now for Stroud. No finding his back. Mixon. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
Texans, 1st down.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. And the shotgun to get to Mixon. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. On the ground again with Mixon. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Fairbairn now for the PAT.
For the extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans take a 4-point lead.
14. Buccaneers 10.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break. As we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And what we saw in the first half wasn't an anomaly, partner. They've kept throwing it to him as we work throughout the rest of this game, and the results have been just as good. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 33-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Has it downfield working the left. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
Number 9.
They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Buccaneers.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Godwin, the man in motion left. 1st down, here's Baker. Got his target, it's up. And will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
First down throw here, Mayfield. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That looked like they were trying to bootleg out of some of this chaos, Kate, and unfortunately, well, he gets trapped right in the middle third. And you can't get to that space outside. You really do become a sitting duck in the middle of a broken play.
All right, here we go. Second down. Another try following the sack. Cut near the goal line. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Mike Evans with the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 3.
17, Texans 14.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. Pierce now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. First call here coming from the shotgun. Running with Mixon out of the gun. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Kate, you know exactly what term I think of in a spot like this. Sticking his face in the fan. Because there are a lot of bigger bodies for a corner to sort through right there in the middle of the field. But he still charged in, made that stop happen, and I promise you, his teammates notice.
They bring the tight end in motion. Here's 2nd and 11. Into the hands of Schultz. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Hey, being evenly matched at the line may sound like a draw, but that's an absolute win defensively. They absorbed a huge push and did not get driven back an inch.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. From the gun, Stroud. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
First down. First and 10 at the
Yeah, these in
48-yard
cuts
line.
maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Dell now, in motion right. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
Jamel Dean on the tackle. Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. To the air, Stroud. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. First and 10, around to Mixon. And give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. Good second down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5. Now it's Stroud on the keeper. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
C.J. Stroud. It's a gain of 8. That's another Texans first down. First
Ooh, I
and
like
10
that
at
call.
the 12-yard
I really
line.
like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10. A give to Mixon up the middle. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
A gain of 10 yards.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans take a fourth-quarter lead. Goal line formation to give to the fullback powering forward. Is that Lorenzo Neal? That Tom Rathman down there, Brock? It doesn't get more old-school smash mouth than that.
Yeah, I think you could go back to the early 1900s with no face masks and still find that play, that formation, and yes, sometimes even that touchdown.
Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans take a 4-point lead.
Texans 21, Buccaneers 17.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here's Irving. This makes it up to the 25. The Buccaneer offense back after another series. They find themselves down here in the fourth after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. First and 10. Here's Mayfield. Catch made left side by Amuka. And he's taken down with some quality yardage on that play.
Why in the heck do you need 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from first down to first down, exactly the tempo offenses love.
1st and 10 from the 41. Now here's Mayfield. Throwing the out route complete. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
2nd and 3 now. From the 48. He'll step up, and there he goes. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Buccaneers.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 3.
Texans 21.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Pierce now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now we get a look at this Texans offense. And we've seen some matching touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys and friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it sets up a Houston first.
For a Texans first down.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Here he is to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Completed to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. They try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. A give, this is Mixon. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. He'll look to throw it. That one's cut along the left sideline. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
1st down and goal to go.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Setting up to pass. He completes it in traffic.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Back to throw. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. He's dropped. A big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Close to a stand here, partner. Need a stop on this 3rd and goal. Now to throw. The throw is caught. He'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
So they call a timeout. So that is their final one. And with time left for maybe 2 plays, let's see what they do. Do they chance it or do they just kick it now? Kaimi Fairbairn on now as we see how he handles this moment. A very short kick here from the right hash. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Looking good, and it's through. And in the final moments, they have tied this game.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, well, if things go a specific way in OT, the next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here. 1st down, here's Baker. Caught, nice game left side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout.
A gain of 18 on the play. And a Buccaneer 1st down.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Mayfield on 1st and 10. This to win the game. And he has the touchdown through what looks like some defensive pass interference. So I think, Brock, thinking this catch should stand.
Pass interference. Defense.
Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.